How do I get up there?
Let's go.
No, not that one. What's up, Cornelius? Shalom, Cornelius. Yeah. What's
Come
up?
on, man. Foul. Quit crying like a little bitch.
Oh, I was trying to turn all my stuff down. Somebody got that posted, but I was trying to find my own stuff so I could tap my screen. Yeah, the Anointed Shepherd. Yeah, hey, Nessa. How you doing? What y'all up to? Man, I talked to my dad yesterday after I got off work from doing Kirby, setting some appointments, and we had a deep conversation. I was just telling him, like, man, sometimes I feel like I'm just existing. Like, I don't feel appreciated or nothing. You know, like I've always felt like the evil one in my family. You know, like nobody ever like just had anything positive to say about me. Nobody ever had anything to any good to say about a brother. And that's been from childhood, even in relationships. And I think I think it's got a lot to do with just my upbringing on why I never really thought, highly of myself. Never thought that I was like fine or just anything. I've always just, to me, existed. It's just like I'm existing. And even with my children, sometimes I feel like I'm just existing to them. Like there's no, like real appreciate. And I know because they didn't grow up the way that I did, without. So for them, it's kind of hard for them to say anything or speak out. And I think that's a lot of people. But I've always heard negative things when it came to me. I've never been told like I could be great or I'm a king or it's something about you for real. Like I've always just been friend zoned or bro zoned. Shoot, just with family, it's just like, oh, that's him. That's normally what he do. So I really do appreciate y'all, man, because I hear a lot from y'all. And when I say that I really appreciate it, I do. I go back, I listen to these lessons, because I post them on YouTube. Then I'll post like little snippets of the lessons, little highlights. There's, some of them, they be like, whew, they be out there. I'll be like, dang, like that's some serious patience. But now I just feel like I said, I was talking with my dad, just feel like I'm existing, I don't feel any support from my family, my friends, what they talk about on the daily or who they talk about, like when they numbers get up, I'm like, man, I do that stuff all the time, like I'm not itching to go and celebrate somebody else, so to speak, not like no jealousy type of thing, but if I'm doing the very same thing, it's it just becomes like, dang, what we wait for? No, I'm not the firstborn. I'm the secondborn. I'm the black sheep. But nah, anyways, like I got this Kirby up there because man, look, I'm back in the houses again. They made a brother put on a suit. I told him I gotta wear my fringes though. I gotta wear my fringes. Let me see if I got a picture. I know I got one. I can put it up there. So yeah, I've just always felt like the unlucky one. When I say unlucky one, it's like the unblessed one because there's never really any type of excitement when it comes to me or what I do. Is it like there's no really type of praise. It's always just like that's just what he do. Try to see if I can find a picture. Let me see. I think I can use this one. Let's see, send it to myself. This one. Okay, here we go. Send. Okay, let me see if I can put it up. There it is. I told him I still got to wear my fringes. But they made me wear a suit. So now whenever I go in the house, I got to have on some slacks and a nice shirt and a tie. Barack, brother. Blessed, brother. Yeah, y'all welcome to come up if y'all want to. I don't know if y'all at y'all homes or y'all in y'all cars, y'all radio. If y'all want to hear yourself because you're driving or whatever, y'all welcome to come up and talk, man. Y'all don't just have to listen to me. I just like to start it off like that, because I like to be real. Stuff that I go through, that we as a people go through. Um, we talk about those things, and then it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more for me uplifting and encouraging because I met this dude in this Uber the other night. He was going through it, like his marriage was in shambles, and he didn't know what to do. Sleeping out of his club, and I just told him, I said, man, shoot, put it to you like this: I ain't never had somebody speak life into me and tell me that I was gonna be great or that I was a king or anything like. I ain't never had that. a great son, a great cousin, a great friend. Nothing. It's always been bad for me. So I always just say, man, how worse can it be? Like, how worse can it be? Because you're looking at somebody that ain't never been told that they nothing, like anything of greatness. Always been torn down, and that's what I was used to through all relationships, everything. It's what I was used to. So when a woman talk noise to me, it 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 never really fazed me like to where it hurt my feelings because it's like, man, like you want to try to break people down, with your words, but that stuff has already been done to me so long that tearing me down don't even hurt. I just learned like, oh, okay, that's how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. I had to walk away from people that I would, and I still came back and respected people like that, even though I got disrespected on so many levels. All I knew, I didn't know how to really cut you like that or disrespect you like that until I was ready to seek revenge. When I was ready to seek revenge, that was when like you became my worst enemy. And at that point, I just didn't care. That's how I had always been. Because I give you the shirt off my back. I help you out, whatever it is. Some people, they'll hit you up and you might be down on your luck or whatever it is, and you being a blessing to them, and they treating you like it's something you just supposed to do it, treating you like trash. Shoot, I done been there for folks that ain't never really been there for me like that. Let me continue tapping my screen. I had to get that picture. What is it at on the screen for the taps for y'all? Is it 4.2 or 4.3? I can't stand when it frees up like that. 4.3? Okay. Where's myself? There I am. Okay. There we go. 4.5, 4.6. But I'm chilling. I'm chilling today. Had a busy day yesterday, so I got me some well-needed rest. As y'all know that I had just got over a real bad virus, a cold, because like my temperature was 101.1, 102.2, and then it went down to 100.5. So I had to rest a lot, and all I've been pretty much on is liquids. I mean, I've been trying to eat some food, but it's almost like when you come off a fast, you can't really just immediately start eating food like that. Because all you're gonna do is just, have the Roger Rabbits, the bubblies. But so drinking a lot of liquids has been real important and vital for me. I appreciate y'all encouraging me too, man. Those that have sent the brother cash apps, even though I ain't asked for no money, I appreciate all y'all, man. Like for real, that every little bit helps. I appreciate y'all.
What's good, brother?
Shalom, man.
How you been, man? I'm glad you feeling better. I've been missing your lives, bro. Been missing your lives.
I've been just in recovery, and then also I've been getting prepared to go back into these houses and sell these Kirby's.
Hey, man, I get it. I understand it, bro. I get
Like
it.
pouring into people. That takes a lot. I never realized how tired I was until I get off these lives, or I get from Ubering out, like after I get off the live, or out here, knocking doors and going to people's houses, and I'm like, bro, I said, no wonder I'm tired. Like you do a lot of pouring out, but not a lot get poured back into you like
You
that.
gotta remember. You gotta remember, even Yahusha went into the wilderness after pouring into people.
Yeah,
I always remember that. When I think about that, I'm like, okay, so I know when I give all my energy, I gotta go get my time. So I'm
yeah,
glad you did, bro. I'm glad. Because as men, we sometimes forget that we gotta also have that self-love and self-care to go get back to us also.
man,
Because
I
we
gotta
so
have.
used to carrying all the worlds and carrying up worlds and holding them up for other people that we forget that we got our own world that we got to make sure we hold up also.
Ain't that the truth?
And I'm glad you back, bro. I'm glad you feeling good, man. Like I said, Barack to you,
All right.
man. But I was just sitting here thinking about what you was just saying about revenge and everything, and it made me think about the revelation that I had this week. And when it comes to I'm not really close to my family.
Mhm.
Like, because I was always the outcast. So now that I got to a point where it's like I love my family, but it's from a distance. Like I don't need their validation no more. And it's like the Most High's like, nah, they gotta see it. They gotta see your rise. As much as you don't want, as much as that you don't want to be around them or you don't want to see them, but they gotta see why I chose you. And that's like that was like the hardest thing for me to swallow this week, honestly. It's like, okay, so when I wanted this validation, I couldn't get it. But now that I'm secure in you and in myself, now you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to
And
put your phone on the charge.
oh, you good, buddy? And it was like, and it's just like
Charging.
I don't wanna I don't want them to bring me back to the place that I was.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like the people that you love the most, they hold the most power over you. And it's like, even when you try, like I'm trying to be the best person I can be. And it's hard to be the best person you can be to people that then basically took a dump on you your whole life or made you the bad apple your whole life. When you will tell them something and they won't hear you, oh, you don't know what you talking about. I ain't gonna listen to you, but somebody will tell them the same exact thing that you said, and they treat it as gold. And it's like, after a while, you get tired, and then once you let go of that validation, like once I've let go, like okay, I can love y'all from a distance. My nose don't mean I don't love y'all. My nose is my boundaries, and it's like now that I'm on my rise, y'all have to see it. Like the Most High is like telling me, y'all have to see it. They have to see it. Your enemies will be your footstool, which is crazy and it's hard because it's like I want a relationship, but I don't want a relationship anymore. Because when I wanted that relationship, they wasn't open to receiving that relationship. But now that my life is on a different trajectory, it's like now they want to come back. And it's like now I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not as open as I was when I wanted that because the Most High is came into my life, but he says that y'all have to witness this. And sometimes I have to remember like it's not about me. It's about his glory. So even though I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want them there. I understand that it's a witness to his glory
Mm.
and it's bigger than me. So that's what I had to like. That's the one revelation this week that I had to sit with after doing meditation and reflecting. And it's like, okay, I understand it. I don't get it, but I understand it. And you know what I'm saying? I
Mm.
understand it, but I don't get it, but I understand it. And that's like the biggest thing that my biggest takeaway from what you were saying is like sometimes I know you don't want to, and I know you angry, and I know you upset, but sometimes the Most High might want your enemies to see to convert them. Because if they feel like that we are the black sheep or the bad apples, and they feel like they're better, and even though I don't condone that, and they see how they're working with us, maybe in their head, them like, well, if I'm better than them, maybe it work with me. That's how I look at it. Maybe I'm wrong for looking at it like that, but that's how I look at it because I know how they view the black sheep. So if they already look at us like we are beneath them, and they see us doing greatness, maybe they'll be like, well, maybe if he worked through me, it'll be, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. Maybe I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right, but that's how I'm seeing it. And I was like, maybe if I said it, maybe somebody else would give me their perspective on it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was like. I don't know, but I follow along.
And I've been disrespected for so long that it's just like I I I'm so humble to the people that have disrespected me for this long. To me, I'm very daggum strong
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to be hated on for this long. And I'm not trying to puff myself up, but like that says something about me.
Yeah.
That I could say all evil manners, man. I could plot it, I could plan it. Like I'm that cold with it when it comes to my revenge. But I just choose to let the Most High take care of it because I know that even with my plot and planning as good as I am, somewhere along the line, I'm gonna mess it up.
Mm-hmm. And that's
So I don't even plot to do any type of revenge. I just pray the prayers of David. Shoot,
yes, sir.
Psalms 35. And that ain't praying no curses over nobody. That's just saying if anybody is out there plotting and planning to try to set me up or put me in a trap, let them fall into the very trap that they trying to set for me.
Yes. Boy, I had a situation like that yesterday
Mm.
where, oh man. So, like, I'm on this trajectory where I'm trying to, you know, play sports, and the Most High
What's
is
up, Jay?
guiding.
Well, it's been a minute, man.
And the Most High is like guiding me or whatever. So, yesterday, I'm practicing. Normally, I don't practice with other people, I do it on my own. So, I'm practicing with other people. Uh, Guy falls directly on my ankle, right? I
Mm.
cross him, go up for my shot. He jumps, falls on my ankle. So I call a foul, right? So when I
Mm.
call the foul, the guy that fell on my ankle starts a whole argument trying to fight, be rowdy, trick me out of my position.
Mm.
And like I told him, I said, bro, it's not that serious. It's basketball. If you foul me, regardless of how you feel about it, the truth of the fact is you fouled me. You admitted to it. We all seen it. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt nobody else. But you don't understand that. Right now, your mind is, because it goes against what you're thinking, you're angry, and now you want to lash out. Now, if
Mm.
I was to return your anger with anger and we both crashed out, it wouldn't end well for nobody.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to, like, now that I'm older, it's like I can see the snares and traps when they're happening. When I was younger, if this was me about 10 years,
It would have been on and popping.
I don't know. It would have been on. It would have been on first. What you not? You can, because back then you couldn't talk to, like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was in the street hard. So back then, yeah, it would have been on. Like, what? You call me a what? Oh, it's over with, bro. You gonna have to prove this. Now it done escalated. Now it done escalated. But now that I'm older and I can see the snares and traps, and I was like, you know what? I said it's not that serious, bro. You want to take it there for what? For what? What's gonna happen? You got children, I got kids. something happen, you gonna get taken away from your kids, I get taken away from my kids. Regardless of how the situation play out, it's not gonna end good. So why even worry about it? And when you try to speak reasoning to a person that hasn't come into that reasoning yet, oh my God, that is the hardest thing to do. Try to speak reasoning and wisdom to people who aren't open or aren't ready to receive or listen to it. It's like, I swear, I promise to you, it's like talking to a wall. It's like, and when and I was like, was this how I was a couple years ago? Is this why I was like? And it's crazy. But when you try to get people to realize the easy stuff or the things that should become natural, especially within black men, and they don't have it, it's like, damn, we really have. You get what I'm saying? Like, we really have fell off as a people.
Yeah.
Because there's no way if even back then, if somebody would have came to me with some reasoning, I still would be like, I understand that. You're right. It's not that serious. But nowadays it's like mass confusion, because if you say something that makes sense and nobody agrees that it makes sense, then it's wrong. Just because nobody agrees, it's like everybody wants to be the part of the gang mentality. And I don't understand. Like, that's something I don't understand. Like, when we was growing up, everybody wanted to be an individual. Everybody wanted to have their own mind. Everybody wanted something different. But it's like nowadays, everybody wants to follow. I don't get it, bro. That's all I'm saying. But I seen the snare that they was trying to ensnare me in before it happened. Let me click the like button. We'll click tap the screen. Boom, 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 boom. That's crazy. I did not know I can do all of this.
My bad. I gotta send these baby pictures for my son's graduation. Our son's graduation. Hold on.
Oh no, you all right? I was just looking at these gifts. I ain't know I can do all of this.
Do what? Oh.
I ain't know. I don't really be on this thank you thing. So are you married, Brody?
Yes.
Okay. I need questions on I have some questions on marriage.
Okay. I don't know if I got all the answers, but go ahead.
See, but you look, but you married though, so the best teacher is a teacher that's doing what you want to do. So what would be your advice as a husband of the faith?
Pertaining to
Just any situation.
um first of all, you have to know what you selected in a wife or wives. Um you have to know that what a husband is. You have to have an example. And I mean, I ain't have an example. I just started watching and observing certain things when it came to that. Because it was about fatherhood for me. Because I started early. We all did when it came to having children. So I had to figure out, like, what it really means. Because you can't just run around here just sleeping with every single woman just because you want to and you ain't got nothing to take care of your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have some foundation. When it comes to being a husband, you got to have your peace, because you take care of a lot. I'm not saying that the woman don't, but you got to have peace. You gotta keep that for yourself, because otherwise you lose your mind having to take care of your wife, your children. Got to listen to her, what's going on with her for her day. To soothe her, and you got to make sure your children are straight. It's always, you always on the go, 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 and you always have to be available. So I would say, like, enjoy your youth while you young, because when you try to put the cart before the horse, like, man, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But it's a beautiful thing though, because we have respect. Like, I had to show her how to respect me, and she had to. I had to learn how to respect her first before I could show her how to respect me. Because dealing with a woman that's been dealing with other people, and with other men, and they quick to defend themselves because of what they went through when they were with somebody else, that's different. That's very different. And you got to sit there and listen to him, and he's like, "Look, I'm not him. I'm not that cat. I'm what you need, but don't fight me because of what you used to." So it took a lot of time and patience with that, because a lot of people was ready to, fight and cuss you out, call you out your name, kick you out the house, all that type of stuff.
So do you think dating messed up the whole courtship?
I do. I think dating messes it up, because we know what dating leads to. And
Mm-hmm.
Unc said this on his live one these days. He said it's dick at the end.
Mm-hmm.
DATE. That's what it is. Get the wang wang at the end. And when you sleeping with somebody, you ain't supposed to be sleeping with somebody and using protection, so to speak. Because now you're trying to stop the order of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
That means we out here just playing around. This is pleasurable. It should be excitement. Like, man, we about to bring a life into the world. We about to, bring our little me's into the world that I got to protect, and little you's, all that. Like, it should be an excitement thing, not just, what you can do for me and how good you can satisfy me, or how many back shots I can take, type of deal. It shouldn't be about that.
That's true.
And now our children nowadays, they learning how to unalive each other real quick.
Yes.
Our parents and the parents is like, we are all so traumatized that we think that a lot of stuff that we see in today's world is just natural and it's normal.
Mm.
And it's not. We've been systematically programmed to think that stuff is normal. Like, arguing is healthy for a relationship. No, it's not. Not at all. Trying
It's
to
not.
prove one another wrong and get your blood pressure up, get you all worked up, it's not healthy for a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But we're told that. We're told, our differences and what have you, they matter. And let's be honest, if it's really not about the word of the Most High, if it's not living the way according to the Most High, then what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I saw people get up this morning, man. First thing they were looking at was the games, and who won and what's going on here and there. I'm like, what does that really matter if it ain't got nothing to do with the Most High?
Yeah. I'm in the process of teaching my woman that, like, every day I get up, I pray Psalms 23.
Um,
So I'm trying to get her into that same thing.
okay.
Like, it's hard. It's like she believes, but she doesn't have the faith that I have. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, it's hard to try to get her understand because she's new to the faith. So it's hard trying to get her to get it, if you get what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Like,
I'm listening to you. Let me send this at the same. I can still hear you. You just won't be able to see me. Hold on.
you good? It's like trying to teach somebody and you're still learning yourself, if you get what I'm saying. So it's like how it's like trying to get her on board when I really am still a novice and I gotta bring in a new employee basically. And I just got the job not too long ago.
Right.
That's the best way like I can explain it. It's like I just got the job maybe 2 weeks ago
Hmm.
and she got hired. They want me to train a new person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't even know all the ways yet. Like, I know enough, but I don't know all the ways yet. So it's like hard.
Oh, I understand.
And like having to spend time saying that my correction doesn't mean that I'm downing you or anything. It's just I'm correcting you to fit for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I don't know if it's just me that deals with that or is it just like a all thing when it comes to women in correction? Is it like do they all feel like when you correct them that you're judging them or you're doing
See, I haven't been with all of them, but from what I'm just being real with you, what I've seen in the women, even that I was with, they've all pretty much been the same way when it comes to correction. It's like you trying to boss them or you trying to be their daddy or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I can't say all of them, but from what I've seen, yes. I mean, and that's just because of how they raised, how we all have been raised. If we want to say it like that, how we all have been raised. We've been raised in reverse roles for a long time. Let me send these pictures to them.
that's what I'm like. I think that's like the hardest part. Having to how to be how to correct somebody and then not make them feel like you're judging them
Mm.
or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't be trying like, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to judge nobody because that's not my place to. But if you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. You get what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I'm wrong, I want you to tell me I'm wrong. I don't care how much it might hurt my feelings because the truth hurts. The truth isn't always going to make you feel good. The truth is going to hurt also. It's a double-edged sword. So if I expect you to be honest and open and tell me, even if you feel like it's gonna hurt my feelings, why can't I give you that same respect? You feel me?
Right.
I think it takes more respect to be open and honest than it is than to lie to somebody.
Mm.
Because if you lie to them and let's say they got you a shirt, you don't like the shirt, but they got you the shirt. So you running around, you telling other people, I don't really like this shirt, bro. Man, this shit ugly. But that person come around, oh, I like it. Da. So do you really love or care about this person if you can't be honest with them? If you can't keep it 100? The truth is going to get you put off the panel. When the truth come up, it changes the mindset of the listeners.
I don't know. No, I don't think it'll get you put off the panel. I disagree. I mean, we just having the real conversations, you know, that need to be had. These conversations, we need them.
I I know they don't. A lot of people don't like like when you hold the mirror up to people, they don't want to look in it. They'd rather that mirror be dirty and be covered, so they don't have to deal with their. I feel like with their flaws and traumas that they try to hide, that they don't want others to know about. But
Mm-hmm.
how can you grow as a person if you can't even look in the mirror and be real with yourself? So how can you be real with me or anybody else if you can't be real with yourself first?
Right.
And that's how I look at life. Like if I can't be real with myself, I can't be real with you. So I'm always real. I'm always true and real to who I am first. And then that way I can give you the truth, because I'm not going to give you no falsehoods. I'm going to give you my truth to the best of my ability. Now it's up to you to receive it, respect it, or reject it. But it's the truth. Well, my truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because my truth may be different from your truth. You get what I'm saying? Like, because we come from different worlds. So you might see the world one way and I see the world another way. That doesn't make your way wrong. It doesn't make my way right. But people don't differentiate between that. They think, oh, you think differently from me, so you're different. You make me think about things outside the box. I don't like that. I like to be in my box where it's comfortable, where I'm able to predict everything that's going to happen because this is what I know. I've never been like that person that never wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to see the world for what it truly was.
Trying to see what this is saying.
And I meant to get on here that day. I seen you talking about the live when the dude was drunk. And if I said something wrong, I apologize that day.
You saying that to me?
Yeah, if I said something, because I know you said it was like 3 days ago you had said something about how it went. And if I did something out of the way, I apologize.
Oh
But
no, 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 man! It's nothing like that at all. Hold
oh,
on, all these pictures ain't sending. I'm trying to send them.
oh,
Hold on, let me see. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I tried to send too many at one time. Yeah. I'm trying to send it now if it worked. Man, I'm so sick and tired of technology.
bruh, what's good, people? But you want to know the sad part? If the world went back to a time when technology wasn't as good, they wouldn't know. A lot of people wouldn't know what to do. If we just went back to the 90s, we don't have to go all the way back. If we just went back to the 90s, do you know how many people would not know what to do? Because they depend on technology.
Everything. I hate tech. I'm gonna say I won't say hate, but I can't stand the technology when it comes to the school systems because they just have that little computer call your phone and you can't talk to nobody that's real. You don't even know, like they call, oh, such and such was absent from school or tardy from school. Like, can I talk to a real person, man?
Yeah.
Y'all call to give the message to a real person, but we don't get a real person over the phone. Like that's like, man, I can't stand that. That's one thing I really can't stand.
Boy, if they had to take home those yellow slips like we did, Oh man, I remember I used to try to take mine. I used to get written up in school.
Mhm.
Like I would rip them up. So my teacher just started noticing I would rip them up. She would pin them. She would pin them to my shirt.
Ah, no, see, my mom was never home, so shoot, it was easy. And the teachers back then, they didn't call home and say, "Did such and such give you the note?" Shoot, man, I knew how to forge. We knew how to forge my mama's signature. We learned how to do it
Boy,
early.
I wish my grandma, because I was raised with my granny. Oh my God, she was so strict. They called. So where's that note that you got? That's supposed to be pinned to your chest.
Like,
Huh?
who knows you talking about?
I'm like, huh? What you mean they called you? I just got off the phone with the school. They said you had a pink slip, a yellow slip pinned to your chest. Where's it at? Oh man, I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I lost it playing on the way home. Man.
You better find it.
Man, if we had those type of parents, those parents that really they were strict, but you understood it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like as you got old, when you were young, you didn't understand it, but as you got older, you started to understand it. If we had more parents like that, I think our generation would be a little bit better off. But because I feel like we have babies raising babies for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how you gonna tell how you just getting in the club because you done had a baby at like 16, 17, and when your child, like, you still trying to party with your child when your child that age. Like, you 32, your child just turned 18 for real, for real. You trying to go to the club with him. Like, but I don't know. I just be sitting back thinking about our people when compared to the other nations.
Yeah, our people is something else. I'm not understanding. I'm telling you, I'm starting to hate phones and technology for real because I'm trying to send the picture. Then it's telling me I can't send it.
Mm.
Something ain't right about this. I'm telling you.
Mm.
They ask you for stuff, and then when you get to it and you try to send them, can't even get through. I'm try this one more time. Attachment. I'm gonna just send one at a time. It's ridiculous. They got you going jumping through all these hoops. Like at this point, do it really matter? Message saved as a draft. Why is it being saved? Well, I feel like an old person playing with this phone, man.
Do you think protect starts before choosing a wife? Protection starts for the woman. For me, 9 times out of 10, if you my friend, you protected by me. You don't have to be my woman. Just my nature as a man, I'm naturally a protective person. So if you're a female and you're my friend, or if you're a male and you're my friend, I'm naturally going to have a protective nature as a man. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody hurt you in front of me or none of that. Like, that's just me. I'm not gonna let you go through nothing by yourself. That's just me. Because I know what it's like to go through and walk in the dark by yourself. I know what it's like to Oh yeah, I get it. I know what it's like to be alone all the time, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So for me, I'm just naturally protective. So I'm going to protect you as a friend. Hell, even if you're an enemy, if you my enemy and I see that you need and you in need, I'm going to help you. I'm going to do my best to help you the best way I can, even if you're my enemy. It's just the protective nature that's inside of me.
Why is it not letting me send this thing?
The prompt says husbands and fathers. That's why I asked. Oh yeah, I mean,
You can come up if you want to, Miss Yah Israel, and talk.
yeah, because I want to. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Because what do you mean by protection?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Um, so no, I was asking more so, I was typing a book in the comments. Look. But no, like for men, does protection start prior to choosing a wife? Because because of the world we live in, laws don't protect men, right? So in choosing your wife, because you are yours, right? Like you are yours. So does that protection start with yourself in choosing a wife? Like,
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm trying to hit this teacher up because they're asking for pictures.
okay.
Um, for me, I want my wife or the partner that I choose
Are you
before, after, during, or whatever. So for me, it's like it's just in my nature to be like, a lot of men don't have it, but it's in my nature to be a protector and protect even outside of you being my woman. If you are a friend or like I said, or like an enemy, my protective nature is going to kick in whenever you need help, if you get what I'm saying.
mm-hmm.
Because regardless of, for me, regardless of how you feel about me or how you view me, I know that the Most High has his hands on me, and I don't want to be an abomination to the Most High. So before I would reject and judge you for not liking me, how can I expect the Most High not to reject and judge me for passing those same judgments on you? So I try to be protective and be there and love and care about everybody, including my enemies. That's just for me. I can't speak for how everybody else is, but for me, that's how I view it. Like, you can literally straight up tell me you hate me, da da woo woo, and I can see you about to drown. I know how to swim. I'm gonna jump in and save you, regardless if you hate me or you questioning why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it's in my protective instincts is kicking in. Regardless of how you feel, I don't care about that. We can figure out that later. But for me, protection is not only extended to my woman and my children, is extended to everybody that's around me. If you get what I'm saying.
I do understand what you're saying. I guess I was asking more so, like when you're on a plane and they tell you to put your, if something happens, make sure that you get your oxygen first
Uh-huh.
so that you are able to, if you have your children with you, whatever, that you're able to actually help them. And so I guess I'm trying to see how to word it.
That's bad.
I'm asking because my son and I were having a conversation, and I think, and I could be wrong, and that's why I'm asking. When it comes to a man, and only because the prompt says husbands and fathers, right? When it comes to choosing a wife, your first line, like, you have to be wise in your choosing, right? Because as a man, you're charged with protecting and providing and all of these things. But if you, I don't understand how a man is to protect someone who is not willing to listen and obey, right? So
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna say again, for me, I'm not gonna say all men, but for me, regardless if you listen or not, or follow me, obey or not, I'm still going to do my duties as a man and as the father and protect you. Regardless, now, am I going to try to correct you to get you to fall in line? Yes. But me as a man, I'm still going to do what I need to do as a man. So there can't be any excuses on my part because, oh, I didn't give my all because you wasn't doing this. I didn't do all of this because you wasn't doing this. As a man, I'm going to always lead with my best foot and go and give you my all. I don't know if you was in here, but I was like, I'm gonna always give you 100% and be true to me first, so I can be true to you. I can't lie to myself and then try to be true to you. If you get what I'm saying.
mhm.
So if even if you don't, that's not on me. That's not on me. That's on you. You have to live with that. But I'm going to do what I have to do as your father, as your husband, as your friend, as whatever, to always lead with my best foot forward. And that's always giving you 100%, regardless of if we're in a relationship, is 100. If you're my child, you give 100% as my child, I'm gonna give you 100%. If you my friend, you give me 100%, I'm gonna give you 100%. If you my enemy, you can give me 100% hate, I'm still gonna give you 100% of love, protection, and everything that comes with me. But that's just me. Not now. Everybody might not move or think like that, but that's just how I move and how I think. And when it comes into your whole airplane thing, when it comes to putting the mask on, 9 times out of 10, I will make sure y'all mask and everything is secured, and then I'll secure my mask because me as the leader, me as the head, I already know that I'm covered by the Most High. So I shouldn't fear anyway because the Most High has my back. I'm covered. So now that I know that I'm covered, I'm going to make sure that y'all covered and pray at the same time that we all get out the situation. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But as a man, you should always feel like you're covered, and then you do the like. I don't know how to say it, but mm, knowledge. I need your help saying this.
Okay, hold on.
He's still trying to figure out some things.
No, I figured it out. I finally had to. I don't know what I did, but it worked. It worked. I got trying to send him a video that I did with him. This is for his graduation.
Oh, me. Get that water, take it in. Just not sitting in the hot ass corner.
I don't know why I'm smiling, man. I wish my pops would have been able to do something like this for me when I was a kid. I had the video. Oh, here we go. Let's see. That's not it. What is it? This one. It's not the same video. You son of a buck. You. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna send that to it. Let's see if they can play that. Mhm. Oh, okay. We in luck. Everything. Okay. All right. So what was the question? I had to get all that sent.
My question, my original question.
Yes.
So my original question was, does the protection start prior to choosing a wife?
Does the protection start? The protection of what's rightfully yours?
The protection of what will be yours. So, um, or more so yourself, protecting yourself. So choosing a wife with wisdom. So, um,
So
what I said.
from experience of a young one that made so many not so good choices in choosing a woman, not even knowing that the woman I'm sleeping with is my wife. I
Mm,
would say it definitely starts there, but it starts with leadership first, with a father showing you how to treat his own wife and what it should look like. With a mother being present, so what your selection will look like, or what your choosing is going to be. The whole importance of it all. But because I didn't grow up like that, I'll answer it like this. Now that I know better, I do better. That's why I tell my minds right now, you ain't having no type of wife, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, nothing. Cause they ain't got nothing for you to stand on. You ain't gonna be living here with me while you out creeping. You know what I'm saying? Doing your thing, having fun. No, that ain't what we doing. We're gonna teach you better than what we was taught. So yeah, the protection part, it comes first. That's protecting yourself before you just go out there. Like they said, check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying?
credenza.
Stop. We not finna. We not going there, girl. We ain't going no prom for what?
Yeah,
You want to
no,
go
I
out to eat? Is my mama and pop them covered too? Cause we ain't doing no creep creep.
no, yeah, I absolutely. I And I was just asking, like I said, my son and I were having a conversation, and he's 15. And so we are in a place where we're kind of speaking two different languages, right?
Oh yeah,
Um,
teenagers, hormones from hell.
and so we haven't really, he was just asking questions, and I defer him to my dad as much as I possibly can.
Right.
But
Tell him he need to have him a career. He
mm,
need to have his own money, his own car, his own place, all that before you even think about sleeping with some young lady.
and
If
I've
you
definitely
ain't got
said
none
this.
of that and you don't have no morals behind it, leave it alone. There's plenty of them out there, trust me.
Yeah. Um, I've said those things, and it's not really a battle, right? Um, he is, since I've come to truth and I'm trying to teach them and all of that, he's been very receptive,
Mm.
right? Um,
Do he listen
how,
in on the channels?
however, you said what?
Do he listen in on the channels?
On the channels, like on
When,
TikTok?
when you come on live, have your son ever heard you speak?
No.
Well, he might today follow my YouTube, so he'll get to hear his mother on YouTube.
Okay, okay. Um, that would be cool. Um, I'm aware that, I've never, at the end of the day, I've never been a 15-year-old boy, right? And
Okay.
I've never been a man, nor will I ever be a man, right?
Right.
So,
Well, thank you for saying that. Like you telling us that I don't want to be in the position of a man. It should never be like that. We don't hear a lot of that from our women today. Like
Don't.
we don't hear that at all. We hear I got my own and I got my degree and I got my own little career. I got my children. It's like my. You sound like Johnny Gill. Like my.
oh no, 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 no. I lost my husband almost 4 years ago. And so the difference of, you're married and just the things that you don't think about as a woman, right? It is not
The
that I was
present.
ungrateful.
Mhm.
Okay, just wait a minute. The difference of, I
That
was not,
present.
it's not that I was ungrateful, right?
Mhm.
There were just so many things that I honestly wasn't even aware of. At this point my head is on a swivel. I'm in protection mode and I'm trying to, and then coming into truth, right? So it's a whole nother level, right?
It's mama bear mode.
It's, man, and we're on an island, at this point, right? And it's just, I cannot, I'm not a man, so the conversations, we went over Proverbs 31, and but that, because it's instruction to a man, right?
Right.
A young man becoming a man,
From his
you
mother.
know from his mother. Yes, it's a beautiful thing, and we've twisted it so much to where it's like instruction to a woman. It's not, okay. But when it comes to my daughter, I've been a woman, I've been a girl, and I had the protection of my father, so it's just different. It's so much harder. And I just, but that was my reason for asking. I'm big on wanting him to understand, protect you, and that starts with your mind, and this world that we live in of putting women on this pedestal. And when I'm saying it to him, it's like, well, you're great and you should be on a pedestal type of thing, but um Walt Disney has done a number, right? Chase the woman, put her on the pedestal. He comes into your world and he signs on to your program, all of these things. And I want him to be smart and protect himself. So, um, in choosing a wife, and understanding what that, like, the responsibility, like the charge that you have, and if you choose to marry a woman that doesn't understand her responsibility of submission and actually listening to your words, is she able to be corrected? All of those things matter because it puts him in a compromising position. um So anyway, I feel like my coffee is coughing and I'm ranting, but
No,
that's
no, you good. I appreciate you saying all that. Because a lot of us don't know, especially men. We don't know what y'all minds go through without us around, like how y'all really feel. Because these conversations don't normally get had. Like it's hard to talk to somebody. I'm gonna just say for me, it was hard for me to talk to somebody about me and what I've experienced, and if they were gonna use that against me, or if they was gonna use that for us to build together.
mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times, like I'm gonna say the women I've been with, I've never had somebody speak life into me. I've always had women just tear me down or kick me to the curb like I'm nothing, and go on to the next one. Like, oh well, experience done and over with. So, and then when it came to you telling them like, you messed up when they get with somebody else, they be like, shoot, I got this, I got that. They just throw it in your face and you ain't this and you ain't that. So it is what it is. But I appreciate you actually saying that, because that I'm pretty sure a lot of men don't get what you just said. Well, not necessarily don't get. We don't get to hear it on that spectrum sometimes of somebody that had it and don't have it now, and now where your mindset is when it comes to raising your children and what mode you in.
Right, right. Well, I mean, and I've been on panels. So I'm kind of new to TikTok, in the live world, the chaos of it. But I hear a lot. You see it a lot on social media. The beating your chest. I'm a single mother. Happy Father's Day to me type of
Yeah.
energy. And it's like, baby, this is not a flex. Like this, we were never built to carry it. We're not equipped. Um, so, and the crazy part is, like, when you sit in these panels, it's like a lot of women, because from what I've seen, and I don't have statistics, I know TikTok they care about statistics, but from what I've experienced, like what I've seen, I don't see good men, and I'm not even speaking of righteous men. I don't see good men just up and leaving their families. Like, normally it's an eventual thing. Like, eventually, there's no peace, there's no respect, whatever, and he'll leave. But 9 times out of 10, that woman leaves and she takes the children, and I'm talking about what a woman is not equipped to really endure, right? Of being a single mother, but a man is not equipped to endure a woman divorcing or and taking his seed, right? Like, it was never meant to be so. Um, so it's like, I can't get with the flex of, I'm a single mother, I do it all. Then, baby, you are exhausted.
Say it again.
You are exhausted. It is exhausting. Okay. And it doesn't take away the love or any of that, but you are operating in a field you were never trained in. Like, and I'm saying that from a place of, I had my mother and my father. My mother was an excellent mother. My father was an amazing father. And they prepared me to be a wife. And I've been able to take the things that they've taught me and apply it with my children. However, and still trying to honor the vision that my husband had in place when it comes to my children. But that vision was operating well when he was here. So it's like, it's a whole different game.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
It is. It's a whole nother ball game. I haven't met very many women in my life that had their father and mother in their lives. Most of the women that I've met, even if they did have their father in their lives, it wasn't such of an impact on them like their mother was.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, no, my dad, he was big on, like, for all the girls, and my younger sister, she's still at home. His main rule was, you're going to be in this house until you're married. You can have 57 jobs if you want. You can have 87 degrees if you want, but you're going to be in this house until you get married. And it's fared well for all of us. I've never been somebody's girlfriend, you know. He protected us, for sure. And fathers teach accountability. Fathers teach you how to take correction. Fathers teach so much. A mother teaches you how to be nurturing and caring and kind, and all of those things. But fathers teach you to look at you. It's literally like going to the father. You know, you can go complaining about this and that, and the mirror. He holds up the mirror. You know. So no, I love my dad.
My neighbor cutting my yard because my lawnmower ain't gonna cut it. I got a little push lawnmower. He got a rider, and I got a whole field out here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you actually helping brother
Right.
out. I'm like, man,
Yes.
all praises.
All praises.
I thank the Most High for good neighbors. Shoot, because otherwise this yard would be thick as I don't know what. I probably it'd be all type of snakes in there. But nah, I had to learn. I really had to learn all of what I know now, as far as fatherhood, but also as far as being the husband. You know what a husband is. It's woo. It's a job. I ain't gonna lie, it's a job to take care of your wife, your kid, y'all's children, the whole household. Like you gotta be in the right mindset. You can't allow certain things in your. It's a full time job.
Absolutely.
Working at the same time, thinking about your family, taking care of them, making that they mind is where it needs to be. Uh, I have to make sure my family is in the house before I go out and I go work, just because I don't want them all over the place. So I would rather put them to bed and then me go out and handle my job while they sleep. And then when they get up, I'm here, take care of them. When they gone, I'm getting my little rest in, whatever I can, make sure my family's straight. If they see I'm too tired, they'll be like, Dad, you need to lay down. Or my wife would be like, baby, just go ahead and lay down. Like you just tired.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I keep on going. I keep going until the wheels fall off.
Yeah. I mean, and I've said several times, that this pushing of we're equal. I'm equal to you. Like why would you want the responsibility of a man? Not to say being a woman is easy or anything like that, but why
Why
would
would,
you want to carry that load?
why would some men, some young boys want the responsibility of a woman? Because I don't think they mind think that. I'm like, even the ones today that be saying that they was born this way. No, yeah, you ain't got no menstrual, you ain't got none of that. You can't have no children. You do not know what it's like to be a woman. In your mind, you might think you do, but that your mind playing tricks on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to allow your son to hear his mother speak on the platform. My YouTube channel, it should be in my link on my profile, but it's the Anointed Shepherd, just like the one that's tapping the live. If you can see in the live where it say the Anointed Shepherd, except it's spelled with underscores on YouTube.
Okay. I'll definitely do that. It'll be uploaded today.
Yes, I'm gonna upload it today. Once this finished downloading, it just depends on how long I'll be on here, because sometimes I'll be on here for like 15, 16 hours.
Oh,
So
Lord.
I have to go all the way back to the first couple of hours to clip it. Or I'll just start the whole, like record the whole video and post it on YouTube, and then you just listen in where you came in at. And you was on early in the morning.
Okay.
But the more taps that come through, that's why I tell people tap the screen, share the live. So the more taps that come through, it highlights like where the most taps was going on at, or like say somebody come in and gift you on the live, gift the host. So you'll see highlights of stuff like that. Other than that, you have to clip them yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I've never gone live or anything like that, so I don't know how it works.
Oh yeah, it's just the same as how you sit up here talking, but I mean, it's a lot more to it with women. I know that their appearance is everything. You gotta have a face on, and me, I'm just like scrap all that. I'm gonna be me, as long as I brush my teeth, wash my face, whatever I gotta do, I'm doing what I do naturally.
Right. Yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna go live. I have 30 days of prompts that I've made.
Wow.
But I don't, like most of the panels that I've been on, it's like,
Would
what
your
is it?
family?
Like pick Misha type.
Oh my goodness. Would your
Yeah,
family? So would your family support you if they knew that you were on social media and you were influencing people?
absolutely.
Dang, I wish I had that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wish I
Because
had.
because they know I wouldn't try to put anything out that's not, you know, right. You know.
That's dope for you to have that, like for real. That's dope. I wish I had that. Mine come from normal people like yourself, like people that I just meet on social media.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
what.
and we build our village, right? Like
Mhm.
we build our village. I'm looking for because my parents aren't in truth, you know. Um so we're not as close as we were, you know. They don't agree with certain things, but I do think that they would be supportive. We agree for the most part because I would like to speak on marriage and roles as a wife and things like that. But so I think that they would be in agreement of that um, to a certain degree. To a certain degree.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I really wish I had that. Like, and when I say I wish I had that, I wish I had a mother and father, or family that would actually like, man, that's my brother, or that's my son, that's my cousin, or that's my homeboy from we grew up in school. We went to elementary, middle school, high school, college, or even that I used to work with them type of deal. Out here, it's like you're just existing.
mm,
I just exist. So I'm like, I know one of these days it's gonna happen. It's gonna be cool. But sometimes I feel like, man, I might be dead before it happens.
mm. No, no. We build our village. I was just saying the other day, I was like, because we're not, like, I'm not in a camp or a school or anything like that, you know? Um, and I originally, when I got on TikTok and I saw there's such a Hebrew presence, I was like, bet. Like, I was new to truth and I'm like, okay, and I got in these groups with different women and I was like, I
It's
can
a real
glean.
thing.
I was excited because I was like, oh, I'll be able to glean and learn from these women. And they've been in the truth for 12 years and da 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 da. And it was like, oh my goodness.
It's a trip.
Man, I mean,
Because
I was
everybody different.
everyone is
Everybody
very
different. And
different.
people can put on fronts, when they on here and front it up like, everything is all honky dory or peaches and cream. But we all got our own lives that we have to live. And it's not for showmanship. It's like, man, we figuring out that we are the people and we his chosen folk. We've been selected by the greatest of all time to be where we at today and to be representatives of what we learn. Okay, no problem. We get to be representatives of what we've learned about who we belong to. Let me see. Let me check on here real quick.
Charging.
Let me check outside. Oh my. Boy, he did his number one. Big. Oh, he's a lifesaver. Good morning.
you doing, brother?
I'm good. Use a lifesaver. I appreciate it.
With that back
Man.
mode?
Yes.
Let's open that gate. You got anything on the ground?
No. This cats was the only thing that was out there. Nah, that is the only thing. And they gonna move out the way because they don't play. These cats are different.
Every one of them got their own little quirk.
Man, I ain't never thought that I would be a cat person. You know, actually, being a cat owner because our children, they the ones that want these cats. And I never thought it's not mine. It's the landlord's. And it's been broke since he got here. Son was supposed to come get it, but he never came and got it. So, there's another one that she had. That of course you can see looking at that tire. But they had two of them. He took the other one. So that Moses walking up here, little nosy self.
All right. Well, find you a lawnmower on Marketplace. If it needs some work, holler at me. I usually get them running.
Okay.
9 times out of 10 is the damn carburetor. They sit out here.
This one. That's
water.
one I was using. This push one, but shoot, there's a lot of field for this thing, and it's old too.
Because they're old, as long as they run, you know.
But that one, it don't even like do what it's supposed to anymore. It makes like this weird sound on it, so I don't know nothing about it, you know.
Right.
Like I got enough going on. I'm like, man, somebody else can do it.
I'll sell you. I got a big wheel Husqvarna sitting over here.
What is that?
I ain't even using it.
It's a push one too?
Yeah, it's a push one. At least it's a big wheel.
Oh, okay.
They're easy.
I don't even know what a big wheel is.
It's got the big wheels in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's got them little bitty ones. Yeah, you got that big wheel. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to move around. That one right over there. Got the club on it. See the big wheels on the back? That's something that's like brand new.
Yeah.
Put a bigger blade on it from a Husqvarna blade. And how to cut the damn blade down because it's rubbing. Then I had to take the guards off. I'm like,
You built them to where the tree stump, how it sits up like a chair?
Yeah, that one used to be up there underneath that table. Yeah, my brother got fancy. He went to cutting on the damn thing. I was like, okay.
Man, he made a whole little spot you could sit on out of tree stumps.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
I gotta get a bigger bar. I'm thinking about cutting a slab, make me a little fucking table out of something. One of these.
Oh yeah.
So I can get them pushed around. I'm gonna put one over where that wheelbarrow is, or that green one, and one over that corner, and pink with that BB gun.
All right.
Yeah, that's like I hold a BB.
I ain't never imagined having some yard like this ever in my life. So I wouldn't even know where to start at, when it comes to this type of stuff.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. YouTube. I grew up on a farm, so man.
I grew up in the apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of apartment complexes.
It's great to have a big ass yard like this. I had one that was just.
You see that tree
front yard? Your front yard was my yard. Was the front yard and the backyard of mine.
Man, see, I don't know nothing about it. And then I'm starting to see these small little snakes, very little baby ones. But the cats be handling them.
That's good. Yeah, we gotta worry about the copperhead. They look like a penny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're aggressive too, so be careful. Like underneath there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I pray over this spot, and I tell you, because the most I know, and I don't play when it comes to them creatures, but that's why I like keeping it low too, because I know that's when the snakes be coming when the grass is high, but when it's low, they're easy to catch and see.
That and the damn ticks. Now we got to worry about the damn ticks.
And these stupid earwigs, man, they be getting on my nerves. Whoever created them must want to annoy people.
I guess. They're supposed to be carnivorous, but they like wet and dark spots. Man, I sprayed.
And they can fly too.
Some of them fly. They like to jump on you.
It's crazy.
They'll climb up here like this
and then jump right off of. Yeah, if I'm like, man, don't do that to me because I'm gonna step on you. I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna have mercy on you. Yeah, leave me alone.
I might make a new door.
Bro, man, we gotta do something to get rid of these earwigs.
Oh yeah. Get that Ortho home spray.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
spray all the way around your windows and shit like that. Definitely. Man, I got June bugs and the earwigs. My whole back porch is like covered already.
I'm sick of them. I'm like, man, can we get rid of these suckers? They so annoying.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me knock this out real quick.
All right, cool. Yeah, it shouldn't be nothing out there.
Come on. Get over here.
About to mow the yard, Moses, so get prepared. They about to come through. You see the where it say the anointed shepherd in the comments? It said the anointed shepherd is tapping or liking the live.
Oh yes.
That's how my YouTube is spelled.
Okay. I screenshot it.
All right. Yeah, you'll be able to hear. I'm telling you, he coming up in here. You better get in your mansion. Better come through here with that mower.
Be done real quick, bro.
All right. I'm gonna go in the house. They cutting my yard for me, or my field, cause this ain't no yard. This a field.
That's a beautiful thing.
I ain't never had nothing like that, so I need to get me a 4-wheeler. I grew up in an apartment. You know, I ain't grew up in no house like that. I mean, we stayed in one, but not knowing what you're supposed to do in a house, or even on the outside, I didn't grow up with stuff like that to be privy of things like that. I had to learn as I went.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot different. I actually prefer an apartment now.
I don't. Now that I got a house, I don't. I'm like, dang, I can't go back to what I used to or what I'm used to now. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't feel the same because I would literally be like, man, we got to get out this apartment. You know, my mind would be like, I'm going to pay this joint off. We got to go find a house. You know, I want to have my own. Not renting nothing, not paying, like none of that. I want my own stuff.
I just think it's a lot to manage.
It is, and I mean at the same time, it's not a lot because it's just the duty of man. When I look at it the way I do, I look at it as the duty of man. Daggone spiders and daggone earwigs is what I'm seeing all day. June bugs.
Oh, Junebug, where are you?
Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. I'm in Texas. Yeah, we had Junebugs like crazy.
Yeah, you right up the street, Texas.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be a lot going on in Texas. What I be hearing,
Child.
way too much.
Way too much. I don't know. And I'm in Houston, so I don't know who made Houston spring break destination this year. That was a mess. You know, it was. It was a
It
mess.
was. It's a lot of mess. There's stuff that be going on.
Close the door. Oh yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like we had our rodeo, and it's like, oh Lord, I had my children, and I'm just the amount of cottage cheese and everything just outside. I was like, and my daughter is 7. Her filter is so
Man, these kids catch on to everything.
Lord. I just and I'm telling you, we really are on an island. It's like since I came to truth, we're really on an island. So her filter is so she's gonna say it. She gonna say it, y'all. Um, but I mean, women outside in the blue jean panties, basically, you know, and all these children around. It was ridiculous.
Children don't care no more because
Get
the
'em.
parents don't care no more.
Get them. Well, I'm talking about the parents outside like that. This was grown women. Stop. This was grown women outside like that. Um, so it's ridiculous. And what 2 weeks after spring break? So I'm a doula. Um, and the amount of phone calls we received from women asking, are there any homeopathic remedies for certain STDs because they were scared to take the medication while pregnant? Um, I've never, like, so many phone calls, and ooh, it's crazy out here.
Man, you know what? The best thing I've ever did was take walks and talk about, because like a situation like what I just heard about what happened in Houston, and I just heard, I don't know what all really took place, but it was a lot going on when it came to the parties and the, what do they call it, the spring, whatever it is, spring break.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on, and I'm like, man, who would condone something like that? Why would people want to be trying to do what they see on TV all the time? Like it's the right thing to do.
It is, though. It's like it is what to do. I don't think it matters of what is right or wrong anymore. It's this is what people do. You know, um, and if you're not doing it, then you're the weird one, right? Um, but it's definitely, and not to say that it's so much different from anywhere else, but seeing it is and it makes you not fearful, but it's like, dang, because if you're raising your children a certain way, you look at the world right now and it's like, man, like, what is it going to take, and what are the options going to be for my children, you know um it's a lot to think about.
Right. Oh, the sun coming out again. I told you he's coming back there, Moses. What you mean? I told you he was coming back there to clean it up. Man, that's a lot of yard. What? He just cleaning it up so y'all can walk back there good instead of having to crunch through all the grass. He going all up under the bushes and everything with that forward. I need to give me a riding lawnmower. That's what I need to save up for.
How
But
much land do you have?
this right here is a half an acre.
Okay.
But it's a lot. Half an acre is a whole lot more than what I thought.
Yeah.
It's not mine. It's the landlord's. Just been responsible for it. You know, uh, helping her take care of her property. You know,
Right.
but I guess now uh, she wants to move someone else in, or she wants to do something else with it.
Mm.
But it's cool because I like, I always adapt to change the scenery.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that I've seen. Like once I leave, the presence and like stuff get bad afterwards. But shoot, I was thinking it's gonna be great for me. Can't speak on nobody else because I ain't never wanted no destruction towards anybody else. I've always just wanted peace. That's my mindset.
You know, when we bought property, when we bought land, we actually found the land on Marketplace.
Mm. Moses, what is you doing inside of there? What? Y'all cats just be sleeping inside of any and everything. He inside the daggone lawnmower. The rider that's right here, like the broke down one, he inside of it. But y'all cats is different.
Not me thinking you were talking to your child. You talking to a cat.
Yeah, I'm talking to him like this. His name is Moses.
Oh.
Shoot, I talk to my animals just like I talk to my children. I was like, well, I'm gonna treat you just like I treat my children. Get out of line if you want to. So don't forget who feeds you. Don't play them games with me. I told our children, said, man, I don't think we gonna be having some kittens. 'Cause, I ain't trying to raise no more cats. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Okay, well, I need to get children together and things like that. But I am gonna follow your YouTube, and I followed you on here.
Okay. And it's how you say
Okay.
the name?
The Anointed Shepherd.
No, your name.
Oh, Ja,
Miss
just Ja.
Ja. Miss Ja.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. My wife used to be through here. She used to be online tapping the screen. Uh, but yeah, when I get on, I just do my own thing, and we just try to have conversations that'll help other folks. Bring families together. That's the whole goal. It ain't to try to outshine nobody or nothing. It's just doing something that's greater than me, greater
Right.
than us that we could ever imagine. That's what it's about.
Much respect.
Be able to influence some people. So be looking out for yourself. You might hear yourself on YouTube. Like, I said that? Yes, you did, ma'am.
Yes.
Like, mama, that's you. Yeah, that's me.
I'm
But
definitely gonna check it
it's
out.
time that we start supporting. It's time we start supporting the people that support us. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to do
Absolutely.
that.
So we support
Absolutely.
everybody else. We support people that are already done made it and all that type of stuff all the time, and we just keep they things at bay. But we never really support the people like from the ground up that really be like about the life that other people be portraying that they live in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true. Or supporting people that really are not for you.
Right. Like for real. Like we support everything that ain't for us except for who the Most High like tell us to support. And we should support ourselves, but also support people that support
Right.
you. Because right now we support everybody that don't support us. Like we don't really rock with folks like that. Me and my family, we travel to folks. We come visit you. Like you family, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. That's how it is. Like I be wanting to show my children, like, man, look what God did. You know what I'm saying? This ain't normal for some people. Sometimes this is just what you see on TV. Like the lifestyle that our children is living now, my wife and I, and the people, even so-called friends that I had to let go because they always just tear me down left and right. I had to let a lot of people go, even my own family, just to have conversations with people like you.
Mm.
Folks that's got real life stories out here. Stuff that they I don't necessarily want to say going through, but have went through, and still like your mind frame is different. But yeah, I appreciate the support, Miss Jai. I
Absolutely. I
appreciate the
will be
conversation.
back.
Thank you for even telling a part of your story as well. Like, we don't hear stuff like this all the time. Most time we always hearing about crime and deceitfulness. We don't hear about like something that will really influence someone.
Mm-hmm.
What, Moses? Yeah, he cut this grass too. I don't know what your problem is. Maybe you just like being around me. I don't know. Like
Just
my
want some
voice.
attention.
Want some attention. Or he just like my voice, because when I be in the house and I'm on the live, I could just be sitting there chilling, and here come the cats at the door whining. I'm like, man, what you whining for? Like, I'm trying to do my live right now. What is your problem? You should be in your mansion, in your house, like minding your business. Don't come around here bothering me. You already got fed, had your water. Leave me alone. That's how I do them. I even tell my children the same thing. I'm like, man, when I'm doing my thing, I'm doing my thing. Don't bother y'all when y'all doing y'all thing. I ain't up y'all tail when y'all at school. Y'all just supposed to do what y'all supposed to do. Follow the rules. Do what I trained you to do. What I taught you to do since you've been youth. This channel right here, Miss Y'all, it's gonna impact a generation of people. This platform that the Most High has gifted me, it's gonna impact a generation of people. Fathers are gonna do what they mothers are gonna be in the position of what a mother is and helping with the children, the legacy of the fathers. It's gonna be the legacy of the Most High. That's what we doing now. We ain't
Right.
trying to lead our children astray no more into captivity, into slavery, into being slaves to the rhythm and the system. We want our families to make it to the kingdom.
Absolutely.
So we gotta be a represent. We gotta be a representation of that. And them some big shoes to fill. But you know what? The Most High, He is real. For Israel. So all praises to the Most High that you waking up. And I understand how the family thing is, because it say that your own people, what does it say? His own people rejected him. A prophet's not even welcome in his own hometown or his own country by his own people.
Right.
It's the lifestyle that we signed up for. It's the lifestyle we signed up for that the enemy is mad at.
Furious. And then, when you realize you the people of the book and you have instructions, right? You got the playbook. Now you're dangerous.
Yep. Exactly. Now they
Now
come
you're able to
shut you
operate
down,
in your
say
power.
all evils. Like I'm telling you. But this is where the Most High said, "Don't trip, don't trip. I got you." Have they ever been
Right.
able to shut you down yet?
Nope.
I thank the Most High for people like my brother Remnant Thoughts, my brother We the People, Unc is talking, just the whole everybody that's waking up. I was teamed up with a group of folks, what's it called, Wake Up Yasharala. I ain't heard from them in forever, but still shout out to them. Shout out to like the Four Corners, Truth. I ain't seen him in a minute. Shout out to all of the brothers and sisters that I done met on these lives, but I don't know. Everybody just seem like they disappearing now, and family too. I don't know, but it's just an experience. So I thank the Most High for it, like for real. Thank y'all for being yourselves. Family shares their story of moving from city life to a farm life. City life to a farm life. Shoot, I would rather live a farm life than a city life any day. City life, it's just always something going on. But when it comes to the farm life, it's peaceful. It's quiet. It ain't dramified. There's a good smell in the air. It's natural.
That's very true. Very true.
Hey, let me ask you this question real quick before you go. Have you ever heard of a Kirby?
A Kirby, like vacuum cleaner?
Have you ever seen that before?
No, I've seen the old school Kirby's.
Man, this mug can take all the dirt out your house. It can blow dry the leaves in front of your door. It get all the dust from above the doors. It can get the dirt off the walls. It filters out your air. It actually shampoos your carpet too at the same time. Like it's got all these attachments to it. Man, I'm telling you, I call it the Cadillac of all vacuums. Because out of all vacuums, this the best vacuum that I done ever had. I ain't gonna lie, it's the best vacuum. Because it literally gets the dirt out your house. It don't do like carpets do, and I mean like plastic vacuums do, and push it down, the dirt back down into your carpet and start eating at the carpet at the same time. That's what these plastic vacuums do. All they do is push the dirt around your house. They'll never really get it out.
Right.
You'll never really see the real results of what you've purchased. Man, when I saw that and they showed me the filtration test, they got this test on it where they take 3 mats. So you could, or I'm sorry, 4 mats. You got 3 white ones and 1 black one. and then you put some candy on it, and I test over it. And on the first one, that's the vacuum that represents the vacuums that the world have, which is the plastic ones. And then the second one, the second test is a vacuuming with a Kirby. And I put a little piece of candy at the end of it. And I'm like, that's yours, and this is mine. And I eat my candy, and they were like, what? And I showed them exactly why. And they was like, and I asked them, I say, now, would you eat your candy? They're like, no. Like, this is what's all in my air. Exactly. This is why you need a Kirby, because no matter what, you can't get away from that you've been eating dirt. We've been eating dirt for a long time. It's all in our houses.
Yeah, I remember my grandmother having a Kirby, and that thing was so heavy. She used to clean houses, and so I'd load that.
Let me tell you, hey,
I
they
load that
light as a
vacuum
feather.
cleaner.
Listen, they light as a feather now. They light as a feather.
Okay, maybe I need to look into it because I had bought a vacuum cleaner and I don't know what's wrong with it.
Look, ooh, I want to throw it out your house right now. Like, I ain't even. How much did you spend on the vacuum cleaner? If you don't mind me
I
asking.
think it was like 250.
250, and then you gotta turn around and go get another one now,
Yeah, I do.
because it ain't even doing its job. It had you
It
thinking.
won't even turn on. It's like one of those, it charges on the wall type.
Let me tell you this. So every plastic vacuum has. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you exactly what it is. Where my kid at? I don't know what's going on. Where my kid at? I'm gonna show you exactly what be going on with plastic vacuums that they don't tell you about. I'm gonna just show you. Hold on. Let me flip this around so you can see it. Okay. Flip camera. All right. Okay. So this is essentially what a vacuum, a plastic vacuum, is doing to your floor all day. This 1-inch hole that's right here, like all the plastic vacuums that's like this, like a Dirt Devil or any type of plastic vacuum, all it's doing is this 1-inch hole is trying to gather up all the dirt and stuff inside your floor, when really it ain't gathering up nothing. All it's doing is spreading it around your floor and pushing it down into your carpet. That's what it's doing. When I found that out, I was like, I will never, ever, let me turn this around. I will never, ever get a plastic vacuum ever again in life. Just because of, that's highway robbery.
So what is that one made from if it's not plastic?
The one that I got,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna show you mine right here. So I got this one, but because I just signed back up with Kirby, like they told me I gotta get me at least I gotta sell at least 15 of them so I can get me the brand new one that they got out right now, which is it's called the Platinum. But I got an old school Avalier. Let me show you right quick.
Go put those up, please.
So this is what mine look like. That's what mine look like.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I got probably the one like what your grandma complained about.
Yeah.
But this one is
Yeah.
about 14 years old, so I don't know how long ago it was. But I like the newest one they got out because that mug is so light as a feather. But this one, it does the job too. But I would like the latest. I mean, I'm not gonna be selling the old school Kirby. I want a brand new one. So if I show it like on live, I'm like, y'all check it out. I got my new Kirby. You gonna see it's a new one. But yeah,
Okay.
these
So
suckers
how
is
much is the one? How much is the one that you sell?
24.
100.
Yep. But hold on. No, hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me turn this around. Let me go back to. I don't know how we got on the Kirby, but anyway, let me put this back up here. There we go. Okay, I was trying to figure out how to change my camera back around. But yeah, the Kirby's is off the chain. Like when I started selling these things, I'm like, man, it's the Cadillac of all vacuums. Like that thing put every single vacuum out here to shame. It'll make you not ever want to go and buy a plastic vacuum ever again. This thing will even go on your hardwood floors. It's like an electric broom, but really doing more than what the broom do. Because all the broom do is you just sweep up the dust that you see, or the dirt, whatever trash that you see. But you don't really clean your actual floor like a Kirby do. I mean, it's crazy. I'm telling you.
Now I know Kirby is good. I know that.
But
Look, my
don't
little
nobody
250,
purchase
my
no.
little 250 vacuum cleaner. Okay,
Let
that
me
was
tell you,
mine. I'm
don't nobody.
adulting vacuum cleaner.
I'm gonna say it like this: don't nobody really purchase a sticker. You know what I'm saying? Like sticker price. It's all type of things that go on with that. But anyway, it's just it's just like the cars that I used to sell. I used to sell Cadillac Escalators for a Cadillac company. There are people that come in and purchase it right at sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Kevin Durant's mama came into the dealership one day and she's like, I'm Kevin Durant's mom. I'm Kevin Durant's mom. I'm like, I mean, I understand you Kevin Durant's mama, but shoot, what are we talking about here? Your son make millions. And you just coming in here like you the one that make the millions, but that's just because that's your son. You get to come in here and talk to us and treat us any kind of way. Just because your son is a millionaire, over a millionaire, or whatever it is, how much he get on his contracts. I don't know. I ain't in that man's pockets. But don't nobody buy nothing that sticker. We know how the world work.
Right.
Matter of fact, we all some hustlers out here. We all had to learn how to get your hustle on.
That's true. That's very, very true.
So don't trip on price and stuff like that, man. Like they do little what is it, financing, straight up cash if you want it today type of deal, all that stuff. So don't worry about that. People hear the numbers and they automatically assume, oh my God, like that's a lot of. Yes, it is, but I understand. But I don't put nobody in situations that they can't get themselves out of.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't want nobody to, trap me up like that. Like pull a fast one on me. No, man. You don't do that to people that spend their money with you. You don't treat
Yeah.
people. No. And I'm not trying to make it about money. I'm just saying, when it comes to when I saw Cadillac, when I first teamed up with these people, I was telling them, I was like, man, y'all know we could do more. Not Cadillac, Kirby. We could do more than just try to sell this product. We can actually clean up people's houses and make money off of it. Like, and I mean, clean up somebody's crib. If
Yeah.
people don't want to clean up their crib, you can go and clean up their crib and show them the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong carpet. I ain't trying to hear that. You should have had your tail around there when he was eating. Bye.
But see, I remember Kirby used to do like door to door demonstrations
Yep.
back in the day.
Well, see, and it's still like that. It's just now, as soon as you come to somebody's door and say no soliciting or they quick to turn you away. Oh, I got my own plastic vacuum and this that, or like, nope, you're not selling anything here today. I'm like, man, come on, let's be real. If you're not getting it from a door-to-door salesman, you're getting it from the TV. So either
Right.
way it goes, like, what are we talking about here?
It's in your house, so
Right, it's in your house.
might as well get you a little demonstration,
Yeah, might as
okay?
well get the demonstration. Like, it's in your house. Do you want it or not? Boom, that's it. Because these folks, they come up with the lamest excuses. I said, man, y'all do realize that the people that y'all stopping at somebody's door, it's got to go back to their own home too, right? Some people don't get that. They don't see you as a blessing to them, and them being a blessing to you as well.
Right.
I tell them like this, Miss Yah, when you meet me, it's like you just struck gold.
Well, because at the end of the day, really and truly,
Mhm.
you can't be haggling people and trying to get over on people and expect the Most High to
Bless you.
bless you.
Right.
Like you can't. Mm-mm. That's
Mm-mm. And I tell them when I go in people's houses and the people that I had sold, because I broke rookie records. But when I was working for Kirby, because it was 3 years ago, and now they came back and they done brought a brother a suit and some more stuff, and like, dang, I mean, when I see myself, I don't see what everybody else see. I just like, dang, man, like, it is what it is. I'll show you the picture. Did you see it earlier?
the vacuum.
No, the picture. That this is one of the suits that they bought for me.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see it earlier.
So anyway, now they want me to be a salesman again. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go in these houses with these folks. Cause I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be me. I told them, it's like, oh, well, you can't wear that. I'm like, I'm wearing my fringes. Like, until
Look,
I look, I'll get it to where I have it all around my suit. You gonna Whenever I enter in, you already gonna know what it's about.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Stop.
But yep. So I'm back selling Kirby's again.
Okay.
And I'm doing it on a large scale.
Okay.
You see, and that's another thing that I'll tell you. People don't even promote Kirby the way that they should in my eyes.
Yeah, I haven't honestly. I didn't even know that Kirby was still making vacuum cleaners.
And see, I don't even use that when I say when I do something to somebody's house, I'm like, I'm finna come and curbify your house. I won't even call it vacuuming no more. They be like, why you say curbify? I'm like, cause vacuum is played out now. I will curbify your house. That means you're gonna see a difference when I walk out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't. Like seriously, the last Kirby I saw was my grandmother's.
Mm.
And it weighs 75 pounds.
No. See, these is light. These is light now. Hold on. Where my booklet at? Let me tell you something real quick.
Does the new one take a bag?
Yes.
Okay.
So look, whenever I come into a house, my stuff have to be like this. Let's see. So look, these are my little pads that's in my bag. So these are what I come in with into the house. And I use these as my testers to show them exactly how much dirt they got in their house. I got me some baking soda. This is gonna be the actual. So this right here, the baking soda, it represents the dirt in your house. So I'll take your vacuum and vacuum your house with the baking soda in the flow. And after you tell me that it's gone, then I'll be like, okay, it's gone. Then I'll take the Kirby and I'll use this right here, and I'll put those pads inside of here, and all the baking soda comes inside of this thing
from the Kirby. So it shows you what you got, the difference between having a Kirby and having a regular vacuum. You know, I got the for the hardwood floors right here, the hardwood floor cleaner. This right here is my carpet cleaner because it turns into a carpet cleaner. Let me show you my book. Boom. So I get to present them with this book on learning about like what. So this is what the machine looked like. The last two that I'm selling right now. Matter of fact, no,
Okay.
this is what the new one looked like. Yeah. So it look a whole lot of futuristic difference, don't it?
Right, it does.
It almost looked like Johnny Five alive on the carpet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like short circuit on the carpet.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's this machine is crazy. Like all the stuff that come with it now. You get to take it apart, put it together, all that. Like that's an attachment right there you can use on your laptop. You can use it as a air pump, multi-household sprayer, so you can shampoo your own carpet or even any of your furniture.
I was just about to say, like your couch.
Yeah, your couch, your furniture, all that. And you
Okay.
see the difference in what it do. So these are four basic vacuum cleaners right here. So you got a canister, hand portable, upright, and straight suction. Those vacuums. Did Kirby put that mug to shame? Look, canister mode right there. That's a canister vacuum. Lightweight hose, easy to handle and maintain, provides more than 6 feet of reach. The dust brush upholstery tool will make your dusting jobs and furniture cleaning easy. Look, man, I'm telling you, this mug is off the chain. Each one of them is a certain tool. This one you can actually use to take light bulbs out. If you can't,
Really?
yeah, if you your ceiling fan, if you can reach it, you can twist this mug. If it's hot, you can use that and take light bulbs out with it.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, it's got everything with this. Look, pets, don't even worry about it. It got a zipper brush for pet owners.
Mm,
You can get all that dog and cat hair out your house. You can even sand stuff up with it. I'm telling you, man, this mug is off the chain.
okay.
So this is the suction on here. Like that's how much
And it
suction
goes
you get.
all the way across.
All the way across. Look, I'm gonna show you. Let me
Okay.
see. Yeah, so on a vacuum, you saw where it was just that 1 inch hole. But this
Mm-hmm.
one, it goes all the way across. So it's covering a lot of floor.
Mm,
Like this right there. That's what I wanted to show you. So this is what's in our carpets all the time. It's some that's sitting on top, and then the rest of it is really being pushed to the bottom of your floor when you're using one of these plastic vacuums. So dirt, sand, and grit that can damage carpet, furniture, and hard surface floors. I mean, this mug is off the chain. Certified gold. It's got a neutral and a drive. So when it's in neutral and it's off, you can move it around. But when it's if you really want it to move for you, you put it in drive and you turn the power on. It's got a power switch on it, everything. So what it starts doing is the difference between a plastic vacuum and a Kirby is your floor will start vibrating. While it's vibrating, it's suctioning at the same time. It's a tremendous airflow that's coming through. So now it's taking all the dirt that you ain't ever seen in your carpet out of the flow. Look, see, it starts vibrating first. Then there's the airflow right here. And then there's height adjustment on it. So if it's low, you can raise it up or whatever it is. You got a height adjustment, which is this little thing right here. Let me go back. You see that little right there? The lever? So it's a height adjustment. You got about 4 levels on the mugs, 4 to 5 different levels because you never know how thick somebody's carpet is or how low it really is. So you really got to get to it.
mm-hmm.
But it goes through there straight into the bag.
Everything that you get out your floor goes straight into the bag. But don't you know on the plastic one, all you doing is collecting up your carpet and only about 1 inch dirt in certain spots. Cause the suction on those things, it ain't sucking the jackdog thing out the floor. Like look at it. There's your differences right there. And then here's the Kirby. So this is what the regular ones do. There's your brush roll, your motor, your exhaust, dirt retainer, and then filters. Your hose, the fan, all that is coming through. Look, you see how the arrows is? Ain't nothing coming from over there. Ain't nothing coming from over there. All your suction is coming from that 1 inch hole. So you
Right.
pretty much just walking around your house doing what I was doing with that little pole all day, thinking that you're doing something to your flow.
Making lines in the carpet.
That's all you're doing is making lines in the carpet. But the Kirby, look what it's doing. Oh, you making lines and a difference in the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got this HIPAA filter, which it takes all the dust out of your air, mold spores, pollen, pet dander, dust, all that type of stuff is being suctioned out of this thing. And then it actually goes inside this HIPAA filter, which that means it's holding it all in. It ain't pushing nothing back out. Look, told you it turned into a shampooer. Look, it knock out them shampooers. Cause all they doing is doing what? Spreading dirt around the floor, making you think your floor is clean. They doing the same thing because it's got the same type of motor on it. So when you using these, only 1 inch of your floor is really getting clean. While you think it's getting clean, it's really just spreading dirt everywhere. Or whatever it is on your floor. That's all it's doing is spreading it right back around. But look at what the Kirby do. Do for hardwood floors, tile, cleans all type of floors. Shampoo, mop, and scrubs at the same time. Hold on, let me back this thing up. Look at that.
Yeah, this is an all-in-one.
Multi-purpose
I have
cleaner.
so many different, but here's the truth of the matter.
Come on.
I have two shampoos. I have three vacuums.
They ain't doing nothing. See, look, I need all them. It don't matter what you go and get. They still gonna be doing the same type of job. So every time you go and purchase another device that's not a Kirby, all you doing is hurting your own pocketbook. But
Mm-hmm.
it's still gonna spread the dirt around. It's still gonna do the same thing that every single one of those that you just named. Logically, all you're doing is doing the same thing to the flow, just with another device.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said throw all of them out. Look,
Yeah.
throw everything out. Cause this thing, it cover a lot of ground. It cover a lot that one device that you got can't ever cover.
Right. Just the fact that I could have one, because I have carpet in my bedrooms,
Mm,
you know, and then we have a lot of hard floors, you
I'll
know.
tell you this. Hold on, let me turn this thing around. Put my stuff back up here. Uh, I'll tell you this. It cleans out your mattress too. It'll
Mm.
take the dead skin cells out of your bed. It does all of that type of stuff.
And see, I have a hand vacuum that I'll do that with.
It turns into canister. You seen when I put it in the
Yeah.
canister mode? It turned right
Hmm.
into it. So
But
you
see,
can
with
take the
that, I
whole
could
top
do the
off.
curtains. I could do
You could do everything.
everything. Yeah.
If you had a cleaner, your cleaner, like if you had a butler or whatever, they would be so like happy because they were like, dang, I did all that. I even cleaned the drapes. I cleaned the curtains. I cleaned the walls, got all the dirt out the house.
Yeah. Mm.
Man, it's because when you want a job done, you really want your job to be done. You don't expect to be getting like used the whole time. So that's why I was mad when I first got on. I was like, man, it was like, why you mad? I'm like, man, because it's a lot of people being cheated out here in the world with these vacuums, and they think that they vacuum is doing something, and they really just doing y'all a favor.
Yeah.
Look, don't you know every single vacuum in the store would just sit in the store if everybody had a Kirby now? they like, why the vacuum sales gone down? Well, everybody's purchasing a vehicle called one that's called a Kirby now.
And I think like the other thing is like for me, I bought like the last vacuum um that I bought that I was like, oh, it was really because of how it looked and the fact that it
But let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
that it
So
didn't have
look,
a cord.
we ain't had no conversation about Kirby, right? So
Uh-huh.
would you purposely use a machine that was designed to leave dirt behind?
No, no,
Would you purposely use a machine that is designed to tear your carpet up?
no.
So if you had a between the choice of a Kirby and a regular vacuum, which one would you? If you had to go to your closet right now
The
and use
Kirby.
one of them,
It
both,
wouldn't be anything else in
wouldn't be
there.
nothing else. What we talking about, right?
But I'm saying like I'm telling you, I didn't even know Kirby still made vacuum cleaners. Like for real, for real. I didn't even know that they still made them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know Kirby vacuum exists because I never heard of it until like when I was at this church, and this dude, he came up to me and he was asking me like, you know, what type of drive I wanted to do, and I told him I like to clean, and he was like, oh shoot, that's cool, like, man, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. And the opportunity he gave me, I thought I was gonna be like cleaning up churches and, you know, like running through. Man, they made me a Kirby salesman.
But that's good though because you appreciate what it can do though.
Right, I
You
do,
know what
and
I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Yeah.
mad at it at all because I'm like, man, shoot, like I'm really good at what I do, but at the same time, it's like, man, I ain't trying to just be standing up in nobody's house all day, and you know, if they don't want the Kirby, just say that. Don't make me come in there and just start cleaning up like crazy, and then you say, oh well, I can't make man, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You knew I was coming up in here.
You knew my purpose for coming in here.
You knew my purpose, and it wasn't really it wasn't to get over on nobody. Yes, my
No.
purpose was to come in here and to sell myself and to sell you, like show you like why I like the Kirby vacuum, why I wouldn't mind like going door to door doing this for folk. Cause I mean it gets the job done for real, for real. It pretty much it covers a lot of ground and it shows exactly what it's gonna do. But yeah. I appreciate you letting me have that conversation about the Kirby because, boy, I'll be talking about this Kirby so much. I'll be like, man, shoot, I should do the promotion for Kirby. You remember the cartoon Kirby?
Uh-uh.
Okay, it was this little pink thing back in the day. It was this big old pink cartoon. His name was Kirby. And Kirby sucked up everything in sight.
Oh.
Like all Kirby had to do was open up his mouth and be like, everything just went straight into the Kirby's mouth. And that's what the Kirby is designed to do. The Kirby vacuum. They
Mm-hmm.
sampled off of Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
That
they
makes
came up
sense.
with Kirby. That's how they came up with the Kirby cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, so if I was to buy one, how would I do that? Would you have to be present to do that? Or like could we do that through
We,
here or
yeah,
whatever?
we could do that through here. We'll talk over the phone. Yeah, we'll handle everything. Yeah.
Okay. 2400, Lord.
Listen, we handle stuff over. There's a different way of transactionals now, like because people want you to do it a certain way and they want it done like this, and I'm like, come on, man. Like at the end of the day, if somebody bought something and they were intrigued to buy it, like let's not play around. Yeah, you can show it to them, but like, bro, people know what they getting when they get it. You can show it to them, show them all the attachments, but he's like, yeah, but we have to sell off of actually being in the house. Like, what are we talking about here?
No, because at the end of the day, if you do know anything about Kirby, like I remember the demonstrations. I've seen
Right,
them a few times. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then with technology, I'm like, it's got to be better. I just didn't know that they were still making them.
right. But that's the crazy thing is, ain't nobody been talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, do y'all know what you could do to some people? You know how many black folk would be so happy that they got something that can actually keep the dirt out and be like, hey, don't you come in my house with your shoes on. Take your shoes off.
No, for real.
Look, the place that you are entering in is what? Holy ground. Shoot. It's been cleaned up by the Holy of Holies.
I mean, just having children, like when you have young
Facts.
children, how they drop everything on the
And they go
ground.
to school, they walk through like the streets, everything. Like, do you realize like that's a lot of spirits to be bringing up in your house?
Look, I even have a steamer, for my hard floors. Like when I say, if you open my garage, you'd be like, bruh.
Let me tell you, I cleaned a house that had hardwood floors and sold a Kirby in their house. They ain't had no carpet. What I sold them on was when I put it in canister mode and I showed them how much like dead skin and dirt is all in their mattress. Oh, they was mad. They was like, man, I gotta have one now. You telling me like even the dirt particles of me and who I done slept with or whatever it is in my children's room, like this is what we sleeping on? Yep. Every day.
And
Every day.
see the thing, like I think that's the thing. Like when you really think, you get up, you clean your house every day. You know what I'm saying? And you think it's clean, and then somebody comes in there and it's like,
You know what really get them is when I eat that piece of candy from the one that the Kirby clean with and the one that the plastic vacuum represents. I think that really get them off because I be like, you don't eat your candy. I'm like, nah, all this dirt around here. I'm like, exactly. So you pretty much saying like when you eat in your living room, you're still going to be eating the dirt that's in the air.
mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm definitely interested. Um, because I've spent quite a bit mops, steamers, vacuums, shampooers. I'm telling you, I got them all.
Listen, I told my dude, my manager, because he hired me. I said, man, y'all better prepare because it's just like y'all hit the lottery with me. I ain't gonna play with you. And I said, cause I'm going to tell everybody. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna sell this sucker to somebody when they in my Uber. I'm gonna sell this book when I'm on TikTok. I'm gonna sell it when I see somebody that got a vacuum in their house. I'm going to, hey man, you need a curtain, like straight up. You finna be mad at every single plastic company that ever created a vacuum in life because they have stolen from us in so many ways. And I'm just saying in the Kirby way, but they've been making money off of us like our ignorance.
Of course.
Oh, hold on. Hey,
Everything look good?
all right, what is it?
Just 30.
All right, let me go to the store. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem, bro.
All right. He did all my yard for $30.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He did this whole feet. Man,
That's awesome. My son
that
be
is
cutting
nuts.
grass. He charged 20 for the front and 20 for the back, and it ain't close to.
close to what you did. You just hold on. Let me show you what he just did. Let me flip the camera real quick. Well, it's a lot of work when it comes to this camera. You need like a
Oh yeah.
he did all that.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that's good. $30.
But I
Yeah.
appreciate it though. You know, like that's look, I wear socks in my own house. Cause I tell them, hey, shoes off. Don't nobody come into the house with your shoes on.
Yeah. I
Mm-mm.
remember that was an argument for me and my husband when we first got married.
Well,
Because I did not want shoes in my house, and I put up a little sign, and he was like, "That makes people uncomfortable," and I'm like, "I don't care. I don't care. Do not wear your shoes in my house."
there is a reason for it.
Look, but see, I was raised like that. You don't wear your shoes in the house.
See, my mom always
And
made us take our shoes off after she shampooed the carpet. Then, for a while, we couldn't wear shoes in the house. But after a while, when the carpet started looking different, you know, we start wearing our shoes again. Then mom's, when she gets sick and tired of it one of these days, she shampooed the whole carpet and she liked the way that it looked. I told her, I said, Mama, you wasn't even really cleaning the carpet, to be honest with you. When I told her about this Kirby, she said, what you mean? I said, all you did was dirty that mug back up and all you did was soggy it up, push all the dirt down to the ground, and it made it look clean to you. But all it did was push
till it
all that
rose
dirt
back to the
down.
top.
Huh?
Till it rose back to the top.
Yep, until it rolled back to the top.
Yeah. And see, my thing is like, today is when I do a lot of my cleaning, because of the Sabbath. I keep Sabbath on Saturdays. So um, I'm just thinking about the time, like,
Yep.
because I'm trying to vacuum, then I'm trying to mop, then I'm trying to steam, and it's like,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
A little bit too much going on.
Well, that time.
Let me put this thing on here. I'm finna try to, let me see how I can put this up here. Hold on.
Jackson made a big
Okay. I think I gotta, you know what? I think I gotta promote myself. Can y'all still hear me?
All right. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, sharing the live. Appreciate y'all. What's up, Play? Shalom.